Alright, in this video I'm going to be replacing my chrome 5.0 emblems with some black ones from American Muscle, as you can see here, and they're going to actually match my new SVE Drift wheels. I'm going for that blackout look, so I'm going to show you how to do it. So I started by masking off the emblem itself, and this serves two purposes. One, so you can keep a line on where the emblem goes, and two, to protect the paint from the fishing line that we're going to use to take off the emblem. So now that it's in place, we're going to take a hairdryer and try and heat up the glue as much as we can so we could get this thing off easily. You don't want to use the paint gun because you might damage your paint, so here we go. Now you might want to leave this hairdryer on for a good 5 minutes or so just to make sure it gets it as loose as you possibly can. Alright, so now that we have it nice and warm after putting the hairdryer on it for a few minutes, we're going to use some plastic fishing line and some gloves to protect my hands. I'm just going to use my mountain bike gloves. And so we're going to run it through and try and peel this thing off. So depending how you do it, you might just get the emblem off and leave the glue on there, or if you kind of dig closer to the paint, maybe you'll get lucky and get some of the glue off with it. So we'll see what happens here. I'm just going to feed it through, pulling on it a little bit. Start on this side. And on my car, this is a 2013 Mustang, there is some holes for the guide pins. On this side it looks like it's on the 0, the other side it was on the 5, so for that you're going to have to get it from both sides because you're not going to be able to go all the way through. So they were hitting the pins there. So now we could try and peel it off and see what we got. And there we go, and in this case you could see it left all the glue on there. It's not a big deal, we'll just peel that off as well. This might take a few minutes, but it's not that bad. Alright, so I finally got all the residue off there. I tried the hairdryer a little more to heat it up and peel it off, and then I actually reverted to using some good old Goo Gone and letting it sit there, and then it came off pretty easily. Some people don't like to use Goo Gone on paint, but I've never had a problem with it. So I actually got a couple scratches there too when I was putting it on, but that's not a big deal since we're covered them up. Alright, so now the new emblem has a peel off layer here. So once we get a grip on the right part of it, we could start peeling it off. Taking this adhesive off itself. There we go. Alright, so now we want to be careful and make sure we get it right the first time, because it's not too easy to move if you mess it up. So, line it up with my tape here. Looks pretty good. Give it a good press on here. Alright, take off our tape. Alright, a couple of tape residue there. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. As you can see, it looks pretty good, matches the new wheels, and it looks like it's factory. So there you go, that's how you put on your new emblems.